Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Panasonic cameras.
Starting at number 5.
Panasonic LUMIX FZ1000. A bridge camera can be a solid option if you like the convenience of a built-in lens, but still want the shooting experience and ergonomics of a DSLR. Thankfully, Panasonic has you covered with the LUMIX FZ1000 too. It's a solid all-in-one camera for casual or family photographers, with a versatile zoom lens and a wide full-frame equivalent focal range of 25 to 400 millimeters. That gives you a lot of room to shoot everything from far-off birds and wildlife to your daughter's soccer game. Naturally, you won't get the same image quality out of this camera as you would with one of the larger sensor options mentioned above. But the camera features a 1-inch type sensor that puts it above the pack among bridge cameras. It also has a ton of extra features, including a 4K photo mode that lets you pull stills out of 30 frames per second video clips and focus bracketing to give you some flexibility to adjust the focus point after the fact. If you're on a tight budget, the Panasonic LUMIX FZ80 is a budget bridge camera with a lot of value and a longer zoom range. However, it has a much cheaper build and uses a smaller sensor, resulting in worse overall image quality.
Coming at number 4.
Panasonic LUMIX G10. If all the talk of codecs and gamma curves went over your head, but you're still interested in shooting videos or vlogs, fear not. The Panasonic LUMIX G100 is a great little vlogging camera that's more accessible to newcomers. It's much more portable and affordable than the Panasonic LUMIX GH6, which is most definitely overkill for many content creators who just need a simple setup to get started. To that end, the G100 is very easy to use, with simple and intuitive controls. For instance, when you flip its screen around to face you, the camera automatically goes into self-shot mode, enabling face/eye detection, audio tracking, and a 3-second recording start timer to make vlogging easier. The unique directional mic is better than most internal camera mics, but you also get a microphone input to attach a dedicated mic if you want better audio. Just be aware that the 2x crop factor plus an additional crop in 4K can bring the frame pretty tight on your face unless you use an extension pole. Still, this is a very solid vlogging camera if you want something lightweight and portable that won't break the bank.
At number 3.
Panasonic LUMIX GH6. Panasonic's GH series has long been a favorite among videographers and YouTubers, and the Panasonic LUMIX GH6 is one of the best cameras in the company's lineup for video work. It uses the same 25-megapixel Micro Four Thirds sensor as the Panasonic LUMIX G9 II, so you can use the camera with any of the wide array of MFT lenses. That aside, the camera is designed with videography in mind, with built-in heat vents to prevent overheating, a fully articulated display that tilts out, and smaller touches like 2 video record buttons and a dedicated audio settings button. Performance-wise, the GH6 is a powerhouse, offering a dizzying array of recording formats and codec options, including internal ProRes codecs, Panasonic's full V-Log gamma curve, and 4:2:210-bit color in most resolutions, not to mention 4K shooting at up to 120 frames per second without a crop. It uses Panasonic's older contrast-based autofocus, which isn't as quick as phase detection AF and can sometimes cause pulsing artifacts. That won't be a deal-breaker if you primarily shoot with vintage lenses or prefer manual focus, but those who rely on AF may want to consider one of the hybrid options above, both of which use PDAF.
Number 2 of my list.
Panasonic LUMIX G9 II. If you've invested in the Micro Four Thirds MFT system, the Panasonic LUMIX G9 II is the brand's flagship 4/3 camera. It looks and feels similar to the Panasonic LUMIX S5 II, with excellent ergonomics and a sturdy, weather-sealed build. However, its smaller sensor leaves more room in the body for Panasonic to implement its most effective IBIS. You also get a wide range of compact and relatively affordable lens options within the MFT lens ecosystem. Beyond that, the G9 II uses Panasonic's new phase detection AF, which offers various subject detection modes and does a decent job tracking moving subjects. The camera also features very quick burst shooting and has surprisingly advanced video specs for a photography-first camera, on par in many ways with the S5 II above. All in all, this is one of the most capable micro Four Thirds cameras on the market.
And number 1.
Panasonic LUMIX S5 II. The Panasonic LUMIX S5 II is the best Panasonic LUMIX camera we've tested with a full-frame sensor. It's a knockout hybrid camera with outstanding video specs. Features like open gate 6K recording, vectorscope functionality, and built-in heat vents to reduce overheating make it a videography powerhouse. That's not even mentioning its excellent in-body image stabilization, IBIS, system and amazing ergonomics. It even improves on some of the biggest photography drawbacks of its predecessor, the Panasonic LUMIX S5, with faster burst shooting and a new phase detection autofocus system that's especially effective in video mode. However, its implementation is less impressive for photography. If that isn't a deal-breaker, you'll find much to love about the S5 Mark II.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.